Shalom and good day all, this is Tehillim29 back again for some DC reviews, and in these DC reviews I'll be covering Justice League issue 15 along with Superman issue 34. I'll now get things ready and organised for the first one I'll be reviewing. So first things first, does this cover in any way, shape or form connect to something that is happening inside with the story? In some essence it doesn't really come across it, to which I give it a 6.5 out of 10. Next is the area of the internal art, as we have a look around the beginning, the middle, and of course the end, and also what's happening story-wise with the characters. So, as we look around the beginning of the story, we meet some of the characters that are also in Justice League Unlimited, and of course we do see the return of Ted Kord, as well as Airwave, which is really nice to see. But we also do get to see some of the villains. As we start to jump towards the middle of the story, we get to catch up with some of the chaos that is taking place within the DCKO event. And last but not least, we get to see what Owlwoman gets up to. For the internal art, I give it a 7 out of 10. Next is the area of the story. So first things first, considering how far we are issue-wise, do we get any comic book references? Sure enough we do, to which we get Justice League Dark Tomorrow special, as well as the Justice League Unlimited issue 12. Next is the area of time, to which we have later being used. After that we have the location, moving to the area of the locations, to which we have Rome, Mozambique, Justice League Watchtower, which is seen a number of times, and of course Oklahoma. Last but not least, the cast of characters consisting of the Terrific 10, which is connected to the Justice League Unlimited. Of course, we have some of the heroes and villains, plus also what is happening with the character of Neron in the story. My overall rating for this story is a 6.5 out of 10. Now it's time to move into Superman, or into the Superman issue. So, first things first, does this cover in any way, shape or form connect to something that is happening inside with the story? It certainly does, to which I give it a 7 out of 10. Next is the area of the internal art, as we have a look around the beginning, the middle, and of course the end, and also what's happening story-wise with the characters. So, as the story begins, we do catch up with Superman here in the Fortress of Solitude, and of course we see quite a number of, well, costumes, which seems to make me think that what we're seeing here is Superman thinking of a contingency plan of sorts. As we start to approach the middle of the story, we do encounter Lex Luthor, and of course many of the other characters that are still in this tournament. And last but not least, towards the end, for the internal art, I give it a 7 out of 10. Next is the area of the story rating. Considering how far we are issue-wise, did we get any comic book references to any important issues that might be taking place or are connected to this story? We certainly do, to which we have the DCKO issue 3 and the Kids Are All Fight special. Next is the area of time, to which we have long ago and now being used. Next is the location, to which we have the Fortress of Solitude, as well as the Arctic. Last but not least, the cast of characters consisting of Clark Kent, Superman, Kalex. We have the Royal Flush Gang and one other character that I wrote down terribly, but I think I'll just ignore that. My overall rating for this story is a 6.5 out of 10. Until then, let's keep it colourful and have yourself an awesome day.